So what are the consequences if you use your patent illegally? Hi, I'm JD Houvener, owner, founder, and patent attorney here at Bold Patents Law Firm. I've helped thousands of inventors over my 10-year career, helping them earn over 500 patents as of today. I'm also the author of Bold Ideas, The Inventor's Guide to Patents. Let's get to this question. I'm excited to talk about what patent illegal use might be. What are the consequences? So when you have a patent that's granted and you're using it in a way that's illegal, that means you're going beyond the rights that the USPTO has given you. So whether it's a utility or design patent, there is a specific scope of rights. For utility claims, it's the numbered set of claims, and it's the written words that they have. That is a very finite, defined amount of scope of rights. Design patents covers the specific drawings, the three-dimensional drawings you got allowed. That is it. Now, whenever you're trying to go beyond that, the federal courts will see that as a uncompetitive, right? An anti-competitive, unfair use of business. Now, there's three major ways that this happens. First type is called tying. Tying, when you're putting together, say, a licensing agreement or a contract that binds someone else to buy a non-patented product along with your patented product. This happens from time to time where you've got a component that's patented, but a larger device or system that is not patented. And so if you say, hey, you've got to buy this whole package, this whole device from me, and you're licensing that just like you are the component, that could be called tying. It could be anti-competitive because it's now covering a much bigger scope of rights. You don't have the ability to limit, or you have nothing to license that other party. You really only have the ability to license and limit that component. So that'd be called tying. Now, what happens if you do this and you're caught? It could lead to a determination of patent misuse, and the judge could invalidate the patent right there for using it illegally in an anti-competitive way. You might lose rights to your whole invention by doing it that way. Now, the second major way this happens is if you get found that you're misusing it, the court could file an injunction, meaning that you would not be able to enforce your patent against someone that's using that whole device. All of a sudden, you can no longer stop them from making, using, and selling your component. They can make the whole device because we need to be able to have that, to have an industry, a commerce that has no anti-competitive nature to it. Now, there are monetary damages as well. The judge can give you a ruling that says, you know what, because you've tied your component with this device, you're not able to get the damages that you thought you're claiming, right? Because all these devices have been sold on the free market. You're going to get a very small percentage of those components, and any delta, right? Any cost that the other side, right, had to hire attorneys, they had to go hire experts and defend their case. You might be on the hook to pay the other side's legal fees. So pretty high penalties for misusing your patent. The whole point here is that you're given 20-year monopoly over a limited scope, right? The scope defined within your patent document. So don't misuse it. There are big ramifications to either having your patent invalidated, having to pay damages, or face an injunction where you can no longer stop. You cannot move that competitor in the right way. All right, I'm JD Houvener. Hope this was educational. I do want to share below a free inventor's kit. Click that link and get a really good information about our book that I've written. It was updated just a couple years ago, as well as our latest and greatest comparisons of the patent search options you've got and the patent application drafting options. So take a look at that. Have a great day, everybody. Go big, go bold.